make sure to cover up my toes, just in case. Alright, now I am gonna refresh this. Okay, so I do have my fan on, so if it's loud, I'm sorry about that. Put this in there. And I don't know what that noise is. Let me try to put this. Alright, I'll just put on low for now. But, yeah, so I'm gonna zoom in and get this little thing started. I like my little drawings. And then after I'm finished, I'll get them and paint them, maybe. So, let me zoom it in. Put the flash on, and yeah. So I'm gonna have to do it this way because this is in the way, and maybe if I bend this up a little. Let me move this down. I'm here, but I'm adjusting this. So maybe if it's like this, might. There it goes. What does it say? Alright. Well, it said orientation blocked, but it's still letting me do it, kind of. So hopefully that's good. Hopefully. Alright. Okay. I think that'll work. That's fine. That's fine with me. Alright, so let's get to it. I have my pins. I am gonna zoom in a little bit more. That way we could get the detail. I gotta scoot this. But then, yeah. It has to work. It has to. Right here. This area. Goes up to there. That's not a lot. Okay. And this one is super tiny. Let's do it. That's from Ninja Turtles. Okay. I already have a couple drawings that I'm gonna do, so let's, is it right here? The squares keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It started off as this one. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so this one, I'm actually, which one should I do? I'm just doing little leaves because this is a little plant on there. And then right here. Carpet. And then my hair. My hair's tickling me as I'm just sitting here drawing. The little wicker baskets. And a little chunkier. Okay, and then light. And then we're gonna draw the basket to this, which is a little bit behind this. And this way a bit. I did it at a different angle, but it's fine. So this one's a little simple one, but on it, it does have the big brick background. So that'll actually be part of the filler for all the little white areas. And then we just basket. All right, that's good. That's good, that's good. So this one is finished. That one was cute. Super simple. Super simple. Do the windowsill. All right. Let me date it. It is 7/11/24. All right, that one, and I was gonna do 2 more of these. So let me zoom out because I always show. Here they are, all the little drawing children of mine. I did that one yesterday, and what other one? No. I did that one yesterday, and that, I don't know, honestly. I gotta look through them again. But anyway, so I did that, and let's do a couple more. I did not even see the questions. What's going on? Oh my goodness, I'm busy off in my own little world. I did not even see the questions. What's going on? And yes, I did draw the pot for the plants. I know, definition of blocked in. I feel bad. I'm sitting here drawing, not even reading. Starting a drawing stream, just do it. That's what I started. I only started doing my art the past few months. That was always my little thing to do at home. Just to do. But then I was like, you know what? I enjoy it. Maybe someone might enjoy it too. That's what I did. I'm going to put this one up here. But just do it. Like, once you can go live, I would suggest just starting it. And draw anything. Like, all these little scenes are from my imagination. This one is my living room. This one right here. It's my little counter, dresser, decorations, my sofa. And then some of these, just, random little, obviously looking like nothing, just art. And then the rest of them are just pictures I got off Pinterest and just pretty pictures that I found online. That's what I did. And then I just always live stream it because, especially the little line drawn ones, people really enjoy it. So I like that you guys enjoy the the drawing ones. Alright, now let me get another picture. Just sketch anything, literally. Because I go on here during the day and I find people to watch that are live drawing. I love watching people draw and paint. Anything creative. Okay. Did I draw that within the bounds? There it goes. So this one is a difficult one. So do you guys want to see what I'm like drawing from? That way you get an idea. This is what I do. I just get a picture, have it on my computer, and I screw. Ooh. I'm going to try this one, okay? This is my next little thing I was doing. So this is one I'm going to be working on. The one I just did was this one. If you could tell, I did a little zoomed in area right there. So you can see how I add my own little twist and just super simplify it. But this is the one I'm going to try to work on now. We'll see how it turns out. I like them because they're detailed, but they're not that detailed. It's a fairly easy thing for anybody to do. And it teaches you about just drawing outlines of things. So even when I'm out and about, I will practice just drawing things. Like outlining. This, and then this has a big old plant thing in it. And then goes like this. And then this part goes out of the picture. And this is a big old, I don't even know what type of plant this is. It has some weird fuzzy, I don't even know if those are leaves or what, but I'm just gonna draw what I see, not what I think I see. I love it when I hear that from artists, especially when I'm like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? You draw what you see, not what you think you see. So if you see a little rectangle, draw the rectangle, and then you draw the line under it, and you just go from there. You just simplify it or make it as detailed as you would like. And this is the window. And I just love these pens because look how fine this line is. I love it. And they come in a pack too, so. Alright. Let's see. I did that, and then next we're gonna have this whole area, which gonna have a blanket. So if any of you guys actually go live, I'll watch you. I enjoy watching people who go live. Yes, I believe it is. Let me see. Yeah. I love this one. And it came with this set. So you get 4 of them, a white highlight one, and a black filler. Well, what is it called? I don't even know. I'm sure someone knows exactly how to use that. I should look it up, but I use it as a filler for random little things. Well, that's what I do too. I go on here, and as soon as I finish these, like tonight, as soon as I'm done, before I go to sleep, I sleep from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's just how I am. Anyways, but before I go to sleep, I'm going to edit them. So that way, they're going to be broken down to under a minute, and then I upload them to TikTok, Facebook, YouTube Shorts specifically. And just got to get in the habit of doing it. That's my biggest thing. So this, and then we have a little bit above here. This is a little pillow. There's one pillow. And then here's the other pillow. They look funny. This blanket is all over the place on here. And there's a little notebook. And just add the details wherever you see them. I like to use just anything. Even at home, I like to do little challenges with myself of making whatever with anything. Like, I'll just close my eyes and pick. And then I'm going to put this pillow and the one behind it. Then we're going to close off this blanket. Throw blanket. I intend to put more of the environment in there, but then I just lose sight of perspective and I end up not doing it. So it's fine though. All right, now I'm gonna do this shelf. Yeah, that's always fun. I have my things that I absolutely love, but I've always tried to. I love, what is the word? I know there's a word to describe exactly what I'm trying to say. Like somebody who can like make stuff from nothing. Like I really enjoy that. I really enjoy not having the resource and then figuring out what to do once you get the resource. I know it's a word, I just can't think of it. I'm gonna do little books. More books. And down here it's gonna be a little plant. I like this one. This one came out very cute. Then we're gonna do this. Improvising. That's it. I'm like, you can do stuff with what you have. Yes, it's improvising. That was just funny. My brain was not having it. think I could draw that line all the way. And then this goes here, and then this goes here. I've been drawing, like, studying about a few years now. Like, maybe 6 years? 7? I used to draw back in the day, like, when I was younger, but when I was in high school. And then I got, it sounds crazy, but this was like way back when. I am 40 now. You can look at my picture. I am 40 years old. So back when I was in high school, that was like 96. I graduated 2001. So back then, I have to say this because of the subject matter, but I was bullied. And so I remember these chicks ended up getting my stuff, ripping it up, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm never going to do art again because what is the point? And my stuff was going to go to the fair. And I remember I stopped doing art like my whole life. Had a whole life and everything. And then, I mean, I always did creative stuff, but I never thought I would enjoy drawing, much less even attempting to paint. And now watercolor is my absolute favorite thing in the world to do. But I decided to do it a couple years ago just for fun, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked on it. Like that. You see how crusty that is, but then it looks good in the overall feel of it. It just adds that little, you know. Oh, you're old too. It's so weird when people say 40's old. I don't know. It's not old. But, of course, I would say that I'm the old one. Alright, so that's done. This one actually came out cute. Wait, is there anything under there? I forgot. This, and then it has lines. A little storage. Awesome. So that came out cute. And I did move my I was going to use this page right here. My new page. Did you see the ones that I worked on the past couple days? Here it is. I finished this one yesterday. This one was the watercolor one. I know, I still feel like I'm 25. It's the weirdest feeling, but it's exciting. I love it. I love it. I've never once been sad about, oh, I'm turning 21 and 25 and 30. Like, I embraced it. I love it. I love aging because, like, you learn so much stuff. So these are the ones I was doing live. These are my old ones. This is all acrylic. You can tell by how much more intense the colors are and everything. This is when I first started painting. So all these were when I was learning and like way back when. And then these are my watercolor. So 2 different types, but I did all these live, and these are the ones that I make shorts with, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. For this one, I used these pens, the watercolor pens, or these pens, and then my brushes. I call them watercolor pens because they blend out like it. And then the outline for this is just a basic Sharpie. This one, I keep black Sharpies with me all the time. They're the best. I love this part of the top one. I love rocks. I love painting rocks and scenery. I love it. It will never get old for me. And the boat. Look at the detail. I don't know if you can see it. And then this was, I don't even know, random. This I did kind of the silver line. I did the bright light behind the cloud. This one, I forgot to do the sun rays, but I meant to do sun rays coming out from behind the cloud. But I like the land on this one and the water. And this one, I like this one. You can see my tape that was holding it together. I like the water on this one. My little fluffy cloud. But, yeah, so... and then this one I did live start to finish. So all these I end up editing them, and I edit them down to under a minute or about a minute, just because I have a short attention span. So I figure a lot of people are like that, and I'm trying to figure out which one to use. This is a comic book. I can't use the backs because you can see through it. It's not for painting, but I'm still going to use it for that. But I love it because you could do different sceneries and so many of them. Hold on, I have tape right here. They have like endless styles. So that's what I was going to work on now. I was going to work on figuring out which one of these to use. And it was this one, that one. So I was going to try and attempt to paint skies all the way down to oceans using these. One up. And whatever I don't do, I will continue tomorrow or the next time I go live, because that's what I do. The other page, it took me 3 days to fill up. So... And they do have a TikTok. I don't know if anyone uses TikTok, but I always say that because that's where I put like my short and stuff along with YouTube shorts. Which one should I start off with? Awesome. Well, if you can't, I'll be here at least for the next hour. I plan on being done at 5 a.m. So I shall be here. But I'm going to figure out which one of these I'm going to actually do right now. Because it starts off looking janky, but then it turns out looking pretty. So these are my watercolors right here. And this is my watercolor rag. I got it at Hobby Lobby for literally $2, and they're the best rags ever. They're actually the type you could print on and hand out. Like, I don't even know, honestly. They're just with all the blank aprons and stuff you can put stuff on. And you know what? I'm actually gonna use these. I haven't used these in a minute. See how random I am? These are awesome. They fold into a canvas. So they're flat and then they fold into an actual canvas. So I will do a painting on one of these. And you get 20 of them. Oops. And as you can tell, they're perforated and they're already somewhat cut. So This is the canvas. This is the side of the canvas. I'll do this one so I can show everybody. That's cute. It's cute. Alright, let me clear this and get this one. So I'll prep it. I'll just show you guys how I prep it. It's not anything crazy, but I'll do it this way. Look at how ghetto. This poor canvas has been through it all. It's the one I use for everything. Alright, top, bottom, that's fine, doesn't matter. Then I use regular painter's tape, and I'm just going to get 2 little pieces to hold it in place. I'm not really worried about it being specific because all the edges it's going to fold in, so it's just going to be this middle part that's seen. And I will do a water scene with really tall mountains, rocks, maybe a waterfall, I don't know. Something simple and cute. Let me fix my camera. There it goes. Alright. Let's do this. The brushes I'm going to use are this one. It's a fuzzy brush. I usually use this for my whites, my acrylics, and because it mushes down like this, I like it when you're using a watercolor. I always use one of these. I bought a whole set of them. They're little fine line ones. This one I love because it's not so tiny, but then this part makes it easier to actually paint what you need to paint. This is one of my favorites to use with watercolors. The round one. Looks like that. Super smooth. And the square one. So I do have this big one that I'm going to use just to get the whole canvas wet with water. And lastly, here is my palette. These are all my watercolors. They're all good. It looks messy, but all I have to do is wet it and it activates the paint, so it's good. And I'm just going to paint from my brain for this one because I don't feel like looking up anything to use as a reference. I will use my brain. So this is just water. I'm just wetting the page, that way the colors can blend out. And I am going to do the side that way. But I'll try to keep the detail in here because I don't want it to disappear on the side. It's wet. Alright. I'm going to keep this next to me. And next to me I have my little towel right here. So when I'm wiping, that's what I'm going to be wiping on. So first of all, I'm going to start off with some blue. We're just going to set the sky and the water with some blue. That way we get some colors in there. Oh, I need to find somewhere to put this water so it's not moving. I have to constantly be cleaning my brushes. Okay. So let me just get it in here. I know I had green yesterday. That's what I'm trying to add, like the shadow colors, and then I'll add some of the bright blues. What is this? hair, my dog's hair on there. Janky. Hey, what's up, Marie? I am good. I'm just painting some sceneries on the watercolor paper. Show everyone how easy it is. And fun, it's fun. Let's do this lighter blue. It looks more intense, but I'm going to fade it out to that light gray. And I want this towards the end. I should have did it. Oh, that's fine. Just put it on there. Don't worry about it. Get some water. Let it just blend in. Get some more water. Let it blend in. Alright, so this is going to be the basics of the water. Let me do a little bit more of this green down here. It's like a green gray. I need to remember, wait, where does it bend? Okay, I gotta do all the way up here. That's fine, I'm not used to doing it all the way to the outside because it's gonna be bent. But let me at least add the bottom. And then we'll have this blue going all the way through. Alright. Then we're going to lighten it. So here's my paints. I have a tiny bit of white. If not, I'm going to have to mix my what's it called? What is it called? Acrylic. My acrylic paints with it. Let me do this. I'm wondering, do I want to add pink? Because it's going to turn it purple. I should. Let's just do it. I'm trying to keep it simple, but Patty doesn't do simple. Patty does random. Alright, but I do need to blend this in because I need the sky. Oh, but, and then I didn't do the top part. Layers. Layers, donkey. Awesome. Thank you. Is it Carrie? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm almost past 400 if I'm not already. Well, right there it says 398 subscribers, so yay. Alright, now let's add a little bit more of this. Before it completely dries, I want to get the more intense colors kind of laying in there. Alright. blend that out. Okay. I love it because a lot of it is just waiting for it to dry. So while this one's waiting to dry, because that's the step we're at now, you guys will see why I paint about 4 things every time I go live. Because now that's drying, so it's off to the side. And here's this one. So I figured for each one of these, I'm gonna do water in a, should I do water? I'm doing water in a sunset. I want something simple. You know what? I'm just gonna paint whatever comes to mind. Well, whatever happens, happens. So let's just start painting. Let's see. Should I zoom in? Now you guys can kind of see a little bit better. It's picking up that glare really weird. It's actually way lighter than it seems. Let me zoom in. It's actually way lighter than it actually looks. Actually, how many times can I say that? Alright, now we're gonna do a blue sky. No, we'll do a little soft pink sky. So we get that red and that yellow. And then we water it down like crazy. Let me get some more yellow. And then some more red. I did this opposite patty. Alright, there it goes. Let's just blend it up. We're gonna have that colorful sky. Alright, and then it looks like a random color to put, but it does soften it. It's like a peach color. There it goes. See, and it looks like little clouds in the distance. The golden sky, the golden clouds. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, if any of you guys have a channel, let me know. I'll go watch you. I'll go watch it. I will support the artist. So now you dry your brush. No, so my brush is dry. And then you do this, and look, it picks up the color. Dry your brush again, it'll pick up more color. Do it again. And just do this as many times as you want. I like that. I like it. All right. And now we'll do a little deep green and blue. I'll use my little pinwheel. Let's get the darker color because we want to do a little background painting that looks just like a shadow, so we'll just do some little mountains like this. Not much, just a little something something. So we'll do this, put it on there, let it dry. I'll move this up a little bit more so it takes up some space. Alright, let it dry. Because then when we layer it, it's going to have this nice look to it. And then of course I'm going to put the sun peeking through right there. Add some highlights. This right here, I'm going to have to add some greens. I don't want it to, as you can tell because I'm using big strokes, big brush strokes. And then you layer another color. Come on. Another color and then another color and then another color, and you just keep layering. But it's fun when you use watercolor because then it turns in, I don't know if you could see it, these colors mesh and it gives an actual watercolor look to the whole thing. Anyways, and then right here I'm going to add a bunch of little white and yellow flowers. So it'll be like a cute little field. Then off in the distance we have this mountain right here. It's going to be I'll put a little rock right here. There it goes. That way it looks like okay. The color on this is so not what it looks like. I wish I could show the actual real color. Because with the flash on, it like drowns out all the light. Either way, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna overthink it. So now the other one might be a little bit dry. I'm just gonna keep adding detail to this. I just want to add a little bit at a time. Little bits at a time. You know what? Maybe it is picking up on the color, right? Maybe it was just my laptop. Alright, and then right here on the side, I am going to add the shadow for the mountain. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Okay. It doesn't look like a shadow that much, but it will. Just let it dry. There you go. And this is a shadow too. This is just a rock. That's just a rock. Alright, so this is the shadow. Let me lighten it up a bit. And this is the shadow. Okay. How's it look? I wish you guys could see it how I see it. It's fine. The pictures will do it justice. Once I do the pictures. So now I'm gonna add just a really bright wash of this nude color that I had on there. Because it's gonna be kind of the little shining part to the sun. So it's not exactly white or yellow, but it's bright. And then I'm going to add a little touch of yellow right in the center of that. And that should blend it out fairly well. There it goes. Get a little bit more yellow. And then it should blend it out. I like that. Look at me messing up my mountaintop. That's fine because the bright light is shining so much that it's leaving shadows. Not shadows. It's making the mountain glow. It's making it glow. So, and then you can get a little bit of that color and just push it through. Over the mountain. And then we can make the grass really bright green right there. So I'll get the bright green that I have. Looks like a UFO. So we'll make this bright green. Everything else can kind of stay a little dark. Oh man, I wish I could fix that. I'm gonna fix it right now. I'll fix it right now. Alright, now we're gonna pull the darker color back through just so that way. Why is it doing this? I'm out of my little white. These, I use these all the time. Oh my god, I grabbed the wrong one. Ooh, this might work though. Alright, let me retouch this. I'm going to redo this because I'm going to actually redo this white light right here. The light, the shadow. Mind you, I have to draw a line and separate this and all that, so my head's already doing it. But I do have this. This is a chalk pen. I don't think it's gonna work on wet. I'll leave it like that for now. Till it dries. But then when it's dried, it's gonna be mixed. Alright, and then lastly, I am gonna be using gray to just separate if this is the right gray. I think that's the lighter one. Let's use the dark one. Here it is. I'm just adding this for some detail on the mountain. My phone's dying. On the other side of this mountain. Alright, and then I just add the green to that side. There you go, blend it out, blend it out. Your shadow, go back there. There you go, shadow. So we're gonna leave that one for now. We're gonna leave it back to this. What's up, Michael? I am drawing just different little scenes. This one I'm using my canvas paper to actually show the different scenes you could get. So now I'm gonna get this, wet it, and put it on there. Oh man, I forgot to use my, it's fine. Don't trip, Hetty. Don't trip. There it goes. Let's just layer this cloud up in there. I'm going to do this, and then we're just going to blend it in. I'm not worried about this side. This is the sky, just so we all know. This is the sky happening over here. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to go. Oh my gosh, Patty. I keep forgetting I need to go all the way to the edges. It looks like a mess. I know it does. but it's not. I'm not worried about this because it's going to be covered. It's going to be covered with art. Look at the brush bristle is it's stuck in there. Why? Alright. And this part I'm not worried because I'm going to add a whole bunch of white acrylic, make those little fluffy clouds. I just mainly need the dark blue in there. Let's add an even darker blue. This is the dark. We're going to have the sun shining from behind. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. And then down here we're going to have land and all this other stuff. So we'll focus on that when we get to it. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody? Wet it and drag it all together. I love that color. It's like a purple blue. I like it a lot. And I'll do the same thing with this lighter color. Head it towards the gray. I'll just put it on there, and then once it's set for a second, it will blend it in. Alright, now the top part dried a little, so now we're going to go back with some more darker blue. Put it towards the bottom of these clouds because it goes dark to light, so that's what we're working on. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I don't know what time it is where you are. It is 4:30 a.m. for me. I stay up late. Don't worry, I'm not an early bird. I stay up late. I'm one of those people. Come on, stay still. Waiting for this one to dry a tiny bit more so I can add that what am I trying to say? The water. Oh my gosh, Patty. Seriously. I'm adding a little bit of that beige because watch the color it makes. It gives it that look as though there's sand under there. I like it. Alright, so now this is there. And this one's purposefully made to look like an actual painting. It's not meant to be a realistic painting. I could do those, but I like just the randomness. I like it. Okay. And now that sky and everything's, it is what it is, I'm going to paint my rocks, which I need this to dry because I'm going to put my rocks and stuff over here. Hurry up and dry. Now that this little fella is dry, mostly, I need to figure out. Look it, I made him all janky. It's okay. There's the yellow. Let's put some yellow back up in the sky. There it goes, that looks so much better. I had an idea, it didn't work, and I did something else. There it goes, the yellow looks way better. Way better. And this needs to have yellow coming through the ground. And alright, and then lastly, I'm going to get my little thin brush. This one's fine. I have acrylic paint, which is right here. And I literally just, hold on. I shake it. And it's like that. I just get a big old glob and put it on my hand. And that's what I use. So, look at the paper's all torn where I used that pen. I knew better and I didn't listen to myself. So here's a little sun over the mountain, over the mountaintops, headed down for the night. So since it's right there, we're gonna have to get a little bit of this white and do the ridges of the mountain. And anywhere that the sun would hit, which would be on the side of this rock, I'll just do that. And then on the front side of this rock, and then there it goes. That's cute. Adorable. And then I could just get this and put it like on the tips of the grass or the flowers or whatever's right there. I'll just add the white in there. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Then I'm gonna do a light wash of the white paint. Then we're gonna do sun rays. Beautiful. This one is finished. So there it is, up close. Cute. Alright. Now let's finish this. Now the fun part, now that this one's all dried, background's done. When you do the background, the rest is easy. So I'm going to use this round one, and I'm going to make a gray, so I'm going to use a little bit of this. There's my color board. Alright, I could use these colors, definitely. And then I'm going to throw some of the black in there. Perfect. So I don't want it a black gray, so I used green, blue, and a little bit of black. So now for the rocks, we're literally just gonna do this, and I forgot we gotta do it this way. We're just gonna add rocks in there like this. And then we're gonna add little boulders. And then back here is gonna be another area. Make them like plateau ones, kind of flat. And then on this side we're gonna add I'll do it. I just want a little bit taller, the one that goes down. And then this one is gonna go towards the side. And the water right here. So we mainly want to just get it down. That way when we start working on adding the details, it's going to be easier. And then I want to do one last one. My picture ends right here, so I will do this one in the corner right there. In the very background, I'm going to do some really light mountain type things, just so it doesn't look too empty. So the entire back is full with mountains. These are going to stay pretty light back here because we want them to kind of pop through. But the ones up front, these ones are going to be all detailed. So we're going to make sure these get all the attention they need. So let me fill this whole area. This has to dry. At least this side. I love painting rocks. They're so relaxing. And then once I add the details of the water, it's gonna look so pretty. All right, and as always, I have to let that dry a little, so I'm gonna add a little bit darker clouds underneath while it's drying, just so it can. And I like it that it's all in blue. I'm making a super simple one. Super duper simple. I'm letting it dry now since the other one that I just worked on is actually finished. I'm tape everywhere. All right. Paint everywhere. There's the one. Just so I could show it while I'm letting this dry. There's this one that I finished. And then the other day, we did these ones. These are all the watercolor ones we did too. So we're going to, that's fine. It's mostly dry. I don't even know why I stick this on there. I pretend it stays. Makes me feel better. Okay. That should be dried enough. All right, now I'm going to take my actual square paintbrush. Where'd it go? Here it is. This type. And I'm going to just get really dark colors. So I want black and I want dark brown and I want this green. So this is really dark green. It's a dark green. We're just gonna build with this, with the shadows. So I'll do this. And this is gonna be the side of because this is where it's gonna fold right there. So we're only gonna see this part. And then let's get some more water. Same thing with this. We'll do the bottom. So now I'm going between this black that I made and this gray. So I'm setting everything so when I do the water, it's going to look really, really pretty. There you go, make it look like it has a little ledge. Same thing with this one. And the other thing you always do with rocks is make a reflection. So once I do this, I'm gonna oh shoot, I forgot my phone was dying. I forgot. And cover up this part. And a little bit of this to add the depth. Remember, it's going to be folded right there. So, there, right there. So I'm doing it a lot wider than I actually should, and I need to like chill because I always end up doing this with the ones that fold. Look how beautiful. And then when I add the shadows, you know, the reflection in the water, you'll see how much more it even like looks good. Here and there, little details here and there. Looks like there's a little cave in there. I like that. I like it. They kind of look like trees that were cut down. That's crazy. All right. So now that I have basically the rocks drawn in, let's make this a little bit sharper. Alright, now I want to go over with a little bit of that light gray, which I'm going to have to make. I'm going to have to make it because my white is literally finished. By the tiniest amount. So I need that. See how I lightened it a little bit? I just need a tiny bit for the tops. Just to blend it in a little. Alright. That's fine, that's good. Wait, no it's not. I know I was gonna do this. One more. Okay. Now, the little rocks are done. So, when we do this, that's what it's gonna look like, and then I'm gonna do that one. Okay, rocks are basically finished. I want to be able to see all the strokes, see everything. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit more of this really deep blue. And we're just gonna add it to the empty spots like that aren't near the rocks. So now add it like right here. And then a little bit on the top. Right here. Because that gives the idea that there's a little bit deeper water there. Just a little idea. Not much. And then now the fun part, I'm going to make the reflections. I'm going to make the reflections. So I'm going to use this, the green, and really water it down. So just going to be super watered down, and then we're going to go underneath it. Alright, let me get some of that color. I'm just going to do this, but there it So some of it's the reflection to the rock, and some of it is the, you know how you could have rocks like continuing under the water? That's what it is. So we'll do the little reflection, and then this continues under there. We can only see that part. Let me. Is that too close? All right. I just bumped my foot. All right, same thing with this one. We're gonna start off right under it, drag it, and of course this is gonna continue because there's little rocks and stuff underneath, and this is gonna kind of fade out like that. Then after we do this, all we have to do is add the white, and it is finished. We are done. Let's add it right here. Shadows. This already has a shadow. Let me add it on this part. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Let me add a little bit more up here. I want this one to be prominent because I like that one in the back. Alright, so this is this. We'll leave it. Now I'm just going to kind of do this roughly. I'm just going to be getting this little fuzzy one, and I'm going to use actual acrylic, and I'm going to just blot it on there. So I'm going to get some on, and I'm going to put on my hand. Man, I have the Batman theme stuck in my head. Not Batman, Spider-Man. So it looks like a lot right now, but when it dries, I like how the acrylic dries into the watercolor. It blends pretty. I don't like it. It'll look cool afterwards, I promise. Right now it looks cray. It looks crazy. I'll admit it, it looks crazy. This paint is falling all over my arm. Like it. We're gonna let this set and just chill. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this, but I need to wet it a little. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Is going on outside. I hope everyone's having a chill morning so far. or night, wherever it is, wherever you are. I mean, whatever it is, wherever you are. If it's daytime or nighttime. Point is, enjoy it. That was the point. Enjoy it. Come on. I like you. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I say that all the time. I'll let this dry. There it goes. I don't know if you could kind of see it better. Weasel, weasel. That's stuck in my head. I was watching Bob's Burgers. Make the sky a little foggy. And then a little bit of dark underneath. That's the sun, the cloud. I couldn't resist the urge to put shadow. Make it look like a storm cloud or something. Oh man. I don't know how to fix the lighting on this because it reflects, but it still looks pretty. I don't know how to fix it though. That one's fading. All right, that's fine, Patty. That's fine. Now I'll just do this side a little bit, and all right, that's good. Let's put this to the side, and then now let me get this brush again. It's the what is it called? Whatever this one's called, like the fine point, I believe. Fine point brush. And then I'm going to get some of the white. Put it on my hand, and I'm going to wet the brush, because if not, the white will be too intense. And we're going to just do where the water would go over the... That's pretty cool. So let me see. That is pretty cool. I did not think it was going to do that. Awesome. I don't know if anyone's here that was watching it, but I'm back on the same stream, so now I just gotta put my flash on, which it's not even giving me the option for. There it is. Yay, I'm back. I was like, really, right when I was about to do like the highlights and be finished with it. That's random. But it wasn't, because my phone was letting me know for a good minute that it was not cool. I ignored it instead of just plugging it in. Doesn't this look cool though with the lights off? Look at that. I love that. Oh, I need a drink of water real quick. Okay. Have to get some water. Let me zoom this in a little. Not much. Calm down, YouTube. Alright, well, now I'm going to finish it, and then I'm going to show you guys how to fold this, and so you can hang it up. I have my white paint here, the same paint. Here's my brush. Putting it back on my hand. Alright, let me close this, because I know myself. And then wet it, and I'm going to put it around the rocks because it looks so pretty. I love it. It adds that extra little touch. You could just see the water. I forgot to charge my phone. That's all it was. I heard it go off. I was like, it's fine. Hey, but at least the cool part is my phone legit turned off, and then YouTube, when I came back on, it was like, do you want to finish where you left off? Because it kind of stopped on you. And I was like, yes, what the heck? That's cool. That was a really cool surprise. I thought I was just going to have to do a new live stream and finish this later, but I guess I didn't have to. I guess I didn't have to wait for that. So thank you everyone that did watch the live stream. Any portion of it, I always appreciate anybody that comes to hang out, because this will look like splashes over here. Like the waves are being a little rowdy. But I always appreciate it. I love it. Because I very much enjoy watching people paint. So when people watch me, I'm like, hey, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mucho. That's more over here. Like a little wave thing happening here. just gonna do random little waves. Just put the random little waves in there. I love it. And this is basically done. So the water, I just kind of want to leave it like that. The little bits of highlight just make it all look cool. Let me curve it. Oh, I see it. I see it, Patty. I see it. Oh, I need blue. I need blue. Alright. I think I'm just overthinking it. It's fine. I'm not even. You're done, Patty. You're done. But look at it with the light off. Doesn't it look cool? I love pictures in blue lighting. Alright, so now that this is finished, we're going to pull it off this. Pull this tape off. No biggie. No biggie. Alright, and then the cool part about these, they're these ones. That's what it looks like. You can see the perforated pages. Now we're going to let me hide my toe because my toe keeps like getting up in there. We're gonna fold this and pull the parts off that pop off. And I do have to sign it, so that's one thing I'm going to do right now. Sign and date it. Alright, so it looks like this when you take it off. Let me get my... Where is my permanent marker? Here it is. I'm just going to sign it. I could sign it in the corner. Hold on. Yeah, it is. I mean, you could see it. I thought I put it on the part where... Okay, whatever. My signature is right there. Then the date. What's the date today? 7/11/24. There it goes. And then now, watch. These turn into... And throw this away. And then it has perforations, and this is where you could put a push pin. So you just go around all the sides fold it. Forgot to fold the little tabs. And so you fold these parts in and it folds into a little square like that. This is the canvas to your paintings. So here they are, it's this. And they turn into little canvases. It's cute. So you just fold it in. And this part, you tuck it. This, fold it in. Oop. Tuck that. And then the little slats right there, you put these. You tuck it in. And in the little slats, you put there you go. And so they're little canvas boards that you can buy. And they come as flat sheets. There it is. So there's my painting I did. Watercolor everything. But I love how it looks with the light off. Alright, so as always, I'm going to show everything I did today before I go. It'll be a minute before I go, but I did this. These are the canvas boards that you can make. So I did this one. And because I was filling out these, I did this today. A little scenery. And this, I did my tiny drawings right here. The ones I did today was this one and this one. So this little bathroom one and this living room one. That is what I worked on today. So it was fun as always, and thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you guys. Always subscribe if you're not subscribed. And that's it. So I do all my drawings and stuff, and like I did show earlier, the other paintings I did live were these are these ones. I did all these live, so you guys can check out. I make shorts from them too, so that way you guys can see like a minute version of it. But yeah, so now I'm on, where's it at? This page. So I'm going to fill this out. And tomorrow I'm going to do another one or two. I'm not sure. Just depends. But that's it. Alright, y'all. Have an awesome night. Have an awesome day. It is Thursday. So let's enjoy it. Well, where I am. I'm not sure if anyone's a day ahead of me. But that's all. Have a good one. Take care. I'm out.